Like to have boobs, like to go up 2 whole cup sizes is crazy. Like right now, I have a whole like full handful of boob. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for this video, I'm going to walk you guys through my entire breast augmentation process. And as of today, I think I am about 3 weeks from my procedure. When I went to my consultation, I already had a good idea of what I wanted, and I made sure that if I had any questions, I wrote them down in my phone so that way I wouldn't forget to ask the doctor. So when you go there, you have to fill out all this paperwork. You have to fill out paperwork regarding your medical history, your contact information, emergency contact, just things like that. And then you're gonna go into the waiting room, and I saw a nurse really quick, and she told me, she asked me if I'm taking medication, if I'm pregnant, breastfeeding, blah, blah, blah. And then she gave me a vest to wear so that when the doctor came in, you don't have to go through all the hassle of taking off your clothes and everything really quick. You can just be able to just whip them out, okay? So the doctor came in, and he just, introduced himself to me, asked a little bit about myself. He asked me like just a few questions, how old I was, how big I wanted them. Pretty much when you tell them what you want and after they look at your boobs, they should already just automatically know what you need. They should automatically know how many cc's you want, which is the size of the implant, whether to go under the muscle, where the incision's gonna be. I wanted my incision into the areola because I didn't want any scars, but the doctor told me that they found over the years that incisions in the areola lead to complications and infections. So I was like, damn, I guess. So, I have to get the incision right here, which is under the boob, and it's gonna be like a small incision, and that's not gonna be very visible, especially once I have more meat on the boob, and it's gonna just like kind of hang over anyway. Something else that I wasn't aware of was that I'm unable to get saline implants. So the doctor told me that I'm unable to get saline implants because I'm too skinny and I don't have enough fat on my body, especially like around this area, and my boobs are really small. I'm an A cup, and every other person that I've watched on YouTube who got the procedure done, they've had a B cup. The reason why I can't get saline implants is because since I don't have the fat, you would be able to see the ripples in the bag through my skin. Now the recovery time for this surgery is actually extremely quick. It's only 3 to 4 days. So within 3 to 4 days, I can pretty much go back to normal. But I'm gonna see, because it is a surgery, but that's what my doctor told me, that the turnaround time is like 3 to 4 days, and then I should be good. My pre-op appointment is today, so I'm gonna come back to this video and talk about what the doctor said and just give any updates as far as the actual procedure. So today is the day of my surgery. My actual procedure is going to be in about 2.5 hours. So I'm very excited. However, I am also very nervous because I've never been put to sleep before. And it's also like really unfathomable to know that I'm gonna have boobs today. So when I went in for my pre-op appointment, I did have to make my $500 deposit prior to booking the appointment, and because I already had the $500 paid, that went towards the total amount of the surgery. So when I went back to the office, I had to pay my remaining balance, which was $6,600. And after that, they called me back, and a medical assistant had me take off my shirt and my bra, and I had to take my pre-op photos. And these photos are going to be used by the doctor if he chooses to, just so he can post them on his website or use them for any other sort of advertising. And you do sign a consent form to enable him to be able to do this. After that, I met with a nurse and I tried on the implants. So you're gonna be able to feel the implant she's gonna lay it on the table, and you just kind of grab it like this and just feel it. And it felt really nice, had a nice soft consistency. And she gave me this bra to put on, which is what I'll show you right now. It's like a grandma bra, and it has hooks in the front, and you literally just put the implant inside of the bra, so that way you can be able to see what it will look like after you get your boobs done. So I originally was going to get 265 cc's, but after trying it on, I felt like it wasn't enough, you know, boob for me. Being that I'm paying $7,000, I want it to be worth my money. So I wanted to try a bigger implant. So she brought out the 295 cc's, which I did like. I really wanted there to be a noticeable difference between my old size boobs, my A cups, to the new cup that I wanted. I want a C anyway, and she told me that the 295 cc's would give me a C. So it was perfect. However, before she let me put the implant in my bra, she did call my doctor into the room to even see if that would be possible, because once again, I'm very skinny and I don't really have enough space or a lot of skin to stretch. So she wanted to call him and make sure that it would be possible before I fell in love with the implant, and then, you know, he comes in and says that it can't be done. And after the implants were tried on and I'm satisfied with them, she went ahead and went over the pre-op instructions as well as the post-op instructions. So I can't eat or drink anything after midnight, the night before my surgery. So I'm currently starving. I can't use anything containing aspirin 2 weeks prior to surgery. And also I have to wear the bra that I just showed you guys the day of the surgery, because this bra is gonna serve as my dressing. So I don't know if you guys have seen other people's videos where they have bandages over their boobs. I'm not going to have that. I'm just going to wear this bra for a while. So the incision is going to go under here, and then I'm going to get dissolvable stitches, which will be covered with a special tape so that the incision will be covered and protected from bacteria. Also, 5 days prior to surgery, I was told to wash with this soap. This is called Hibiclens. It is an antiseptic soap. So this is just gonna help like get rid of the bacteria on your skin. And like I said, you need to wash with this 5 days prior to the surgery, which I have been doing. They are gonna scrub you up again once you get to the surgery center, just as a precaution, because the environment has to be completely sterile. And that soap cost me $20. I also had to take off my acrylic nails because I'm going to have a pulse reader on my index finger, and being that they don't know which arm they're going to put the IV on, I had to remove both of them. So I just took off my acrylic nails on all of my fingers just so I don't look crazy with just one finger missing on each hand. Like I said, it is the day of my surgery, and they have very strict rules that you have to follow. So first of all, you have to wear something that you can easily put on. So I have this sweater. It has to be something that zips or buttons in the front. You can't have anything that goes over your head, because you're not gonna be able to lift your arms for a week after the surgery. So, and especially you definitely can't lift them right after surgery. So you have to put something that you can just put on this way. So I have just this sweater on. I don't want to have to deal with buttons, so I just went with the zipper. And you also have to wear loose pants, so no jeans or leggings. You also cannot wear any skincare products, any makeup. You can't have any products in your hair, which sucks because I have curly hair and I always have to put hair products in, otherwise it looks a hot mess. Hence why it's in braids right now. So no makeup, no hair products. You can't wear deodorant. You can't wear any lotion, and you can't wear any perfume. I was prescribed Zofran, which is an anti-nausea medication. I have all of my prescriptions right here in this little bag. So I was given Zofran, which is for nausea. I was given a muscle relaxer, hydrocodone for pain, which is a really strong pain medication. And I have 28 of those. So That's kind of making me a little bit nervous that they think I need 28. Hopefully the pain won't be that bad. Hopefully it's just like being extremely uncomfortable. However, I've heard numerous accounts from other people saying that it feels like an elephant sitting on your chest, or it feels like someone ran over your chest with a truck. So I'm not looking forward to that, but hopefully the pain won't be that bad. I mean, it will be bad, but hopefully it's going to be tolerable. I have to have someone drive me to and from the surgery center. Obviously, you cannot drive right after you had surgery, but just putting it out there. And someone needs to monitor you for 24 hours because the effects of the anesthesia can last anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. You are going to need help going to the bathroom, and you're basically gonna have to stay in bed. Now the recovery time is 3 days, which isn't bad at all. So basically I have to get through just 3 days of pain and everything. However, my boobs are gonna sit up high for a long time. My doctor told me I wouldn't be able to model again for at least 3 or 4 weeks. However, they're not gonna drop to their actual resting place for at least 2 to 3 months. After the surgery, you're able to have liquids. So like soups, broths, things like that. No solid food, but you are able to have solid food the day after your surgery. Also, you cannot remove this bra for any reason. This bra is going to be removed by the doctor, and you cannot shower for 2 days after the surgery. The doctor is going to he's going to call you and tell you when you can take a shower. By the end of the night, I will have boobs. So I'll be back with you guys after the surgery just to get a little update on how I'm doing. So, ow, I tried to lift my arm up, but I can't. I just finished the surgery and I'm on my way home. The anesthesia seems to be wearing off now, but I'm still a little bit high. Before this, I was like slurring my words and stuff, but I feel better now, but now the pressure is starting to kick in, and it feels like someone hit me with a car on my chest. I could barely lift up my head. But I am going to eat some soup when I get home because I haven't eaten all day because I had to fast. So I'll be back later on to give you guys a little update of how I'm doing. So I just wanted to update you guys really quick. I started to feel the pressure kick in when I got home. However, it wasn't that uncomfortable. However, I went to sleep around like 9 o'clock, and it is 1:20 in the morning right now. I started to get uncomfortable, and I woke up at about 12:40 a.m. and the pain is starting to kick in now, and my breath is becoming even more shallow. So I'm trying to eat something before I take my hydrocodone, which is my pain medication, just so that I don't throw up everywhere. So here's what it looks like immediately post-op. I still have the lines on, but they look a pretty good size, and they're not sitting up really high like I thought they would. And this one looks bigger because my bra is crooked, but I did get the same on each side. And the highest point where I can feel it is like right here, and they feel really hard. Like, I don't want to say a rock, but it's insanely firm, really firm. And that's gonna go away after a while. Today I'm going back to see my doctor on Monday, and he's going to unhook my bra. Like I said before, I have to leave this bra on. So he's gonna unhook my bra and see how everything's going, look at my stitches. It's really hard for me to sit up. I ended up laying almost completely flat on accident, and I had to call my mom in here to help me sit up. It's really hard to not use your chest or your arms because you never realize how much you use your muscles until you're in pain like this. So she had to help me, and I also had to use the bathroom. That was a struggle. I had to get help standing up first of all. And by help, I mean she mainly just looked at me and I used my legs to get up. And I was walking kind of with my chest forward because it really hurts. My breathing is really, really shallow right now. So when I got to the bathroom, I needed help pulling my underwear down. I was okay to wipe, however, I couldn't reach the toilet paper without being in pain. And yeah, so this is my day 1, which was like half a day, really. And I will update you guys tomorrow. So today is my actual first day of recovery. Yesterday I just had the half day, being that my surgery was in the afternoon. So today I do feel a lot more pressure on my chest than yesterday. Last night I started feeling more pressure, however, I feel more than I did last night. The hydrocodone, which is my pain medication, it's helping with the pain. However, I still feel a lot of pressure. I also had to start taking my antibiotics today. I have to take those in the morning, afternoon, and at night. So I've already taken my first 2 doses. My breathing is really shallow like before. I also took some time to walk around for like maybe 5 or 6 minutes just to get my blood flowing the rest of my body, being that I've been laying down a lot. And yeah, so I'm definitely in a lot of pain, but I would probably rate this pain on a scale of 1 to 10 at about a 7 to 7.5. So it's hard to feed myself as well. I kept dropping food on my lap all day and it's very annoying. I have very limited motion in my arms right now, so I can pretty much only just move my arm. I can't reach to pick up anything, especially if anything's like slightly behind me. I just can't pick it up. I have to literally have everything either right next to me, to where I don't really have to move my arm, or it has to be on my lap. Otherwise I can't reach it because it's too painful. And I'm actually staying with my mom for these next couple of days, just so she can watch out for me, bring me my food, my drinks, help me with my medication, and also take me to the bathroom. So at this point, I'm going to have 2 to 3 more days of recovery, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. However, it still doesn't hurt. The pressure is still really bad along my whole chest, from shoulder to shoulder, and also in my armpits. Hi guys, so today is day 2 of my recovery. I apologize for the glass sitting right here, but I can't move my arm to pick it up. So the pain is pretty much the same as the last time I documented. I feel a lot of pressure on my entire chest, and also on the sides of my armpits. I have been taking the hydrocodone and the muscle relaxer. The thing I have realized is that when the hydrocodone wears off, I always wake up because I start to get really uncomfortable. So last time I woke up at 12:45, and this morning I woke up at 4:51. Something else I've noticed with the muscle relaxers is that it affects my bladder. I haven't had any accidents. However, I cannot tell when I need to use the bathroom. So my mom has been taking me periodically to use the bathroom, and I've had a lot of pee every time. However, I didn't know that I had to pee until she took me. Hopefully I don't have to do a number 2 because I haven't gone since Saturday morning, and I'm not looking forward to it if I do have to poop, because that means my mom would have to wipe me because I can't reach back there, and she hasn't wiped me, of course, since I was being potty trained. So yeah. Also, someone is going to have to be with you for the entire duration of your recovery time. My post-op sheet said someone needs to monitor you for the first 24 to 48 hours. But no, someone is literally going to have to be there with you for the entire 3 to 4 days. I did get the okay from my doctor earlier this morning for me to take a shower, and my mom does have a detachable shower head over here, which is going to be very helpful. But obviously, since I cannot move and reach places, my mom is going to have to help me take a shower. So that's going to be interesting. Obviously, there's nothing I can do about it. I cannot take a shower by myself. My chest is also still extremely tight, my entire chest. And I am starting to hear and feel like gurgling sounds inside my boobs. When I was at my pre-op appointment, the nurse told me that it would be normal for me to hear and or feel it moving around, because during surgery, the doctor squirts an antibacterial solution around the implant, and that is the liquid I'm feeling. When she described it to me, it sounded so gross and it made me cringe. However, it's not that bad. It just feels like your stomach is growling or like gurgling, but inside your boob. Something else that's so annoying is I cannot get myself completely comfortable. So that is very annoying, to have to just settle with being slightly uncomfortable or being uncomfortable until someone can come fix you, because I can't adjust myself like I normally would in bed because I can't use my arms to lift my body up. Now, I was supposed to go see my doctor today for my follow-up. However, I don't have anyone that can take me today, so we're gonna reschedule for Wednesday. I will update you guys again tomorrow. Hi guys, it is day 3, or night 3 I should say, and everything's pretty much the same. I still have a lot of pressure on my chest. However, my right side is burning now. I'm not sure what that's about. I am getting a little bit of increased mobility in my left arm, not so much my right, because whenever I move it, it hurts. I still have shortness of breath. However, it is getting better. It pretty much is only hard to breathe when you're standing up and walking around, which I've been trying to do so I can get my blood circulating every now and then, so I'm not just laying down all day and being stagnant. I was able to take a shower last night, and it was the first time that I saw my boobs. They do not look good, and that is because they're still sitting up high, they're swollen, and they're just not going to look how they're intended to look for a while.
If I had to compare them to anything, I would say they look like Hawaiian buns on my chest. Like, not even exaggerating. That's exactly what they look like. And it could be discouraging to see that and think, oh my god, like, why do they look so crazy? So you just have to trust the process and just hope. Well, not hope, because I know my boobs will look amazing once they drop and settle into place. But it was just, I was nervous to see them. And then to see that, it was kind of like, put the bra back on, I'll wait some more. I actually did get extremely nauseous and dizzy. I feel like I was about to faint last night when my mom was undressing me to get in the shower. And that's because the anesthesia was still in my body. I was not able to give myself a shower, so my mom had to help me. So she put a chair in the shower. I sat down and she washed my entire body for me. And of course she had to help me get dressed and all of that stuff. But you literally are gonna need like an in-home nurse to care for you, because there's just no way you could do this on your own. Like, absolutely no way. Something I've also noticed is that my eyes burn at random times. They just start burning and then my eyes start watering really bad and I can't see. I don't know if there's any correlation between that and the pills that I'm taking. I am going to see my doctor tomorrow and he's going to examine my boobs, answer any questions or concerns that I may have. Also, I don't know if it's because of the way my mom put my bra back on after the shower or what, but it feels like incredibly tight and it's very uncomfortable. Like the bottom band of my bra is like digging into my skin and I can't really adjust it because it has to stay on. I'll update you guys tomorrow after my doctor's appointment. So I just finished my first full checkup appointment. He said everything looks good, healing fine, no bruising.
Hey guys, so it has officially been 1 week since my surgery. Excuse my hair, I literally can't do it. I tried to ask my brother to put it in a ponytail, but he couldn't figure it out. So here I am. I was told that the recovery time would be 3 to 4 days. However, it is day number 7 and I'm still not back to my usual self. I still have limited mobility in my arms. My right arm is worse than my left, but it is coming along. And I still have pressure in my chest. I honestly feel like day 6 was better than day 7 today, because my chest wasn't as tight as it is today. I didn't have a lot of shortness of breath. I was able to do more and I was just feeling better overall. And by the way, I haven't taken any pain medication since I think day 4. So it basically wasn't doing anything but making me extremely constipated. And when I say extremely, I mean extremely. Like, I was not able to poop for 5.5 days. And I'm gonna put a clip right here to show you guys how bloated I got. I got extremely bloated because I was just full of poop. I looked like I was like 3 or 4 months pregnant right here, and it was ridiculous. So what I did was I drank some Smooth Move tea. Basically, it's like a detox tea and it helps you poop. Well, it takes at least 12 hours for it to work. I still have shortness of breath, and I feel like it's worse today than it was yesterday. Like, if I talk for too long, as I'm sure you guys will see in the video, it makes me out of breath. Even like walking up and down my stairs, I'm out of breath. I cannot wash my hair. I still can't wash my full body. I basically just been in my bed all day, every day, doing nothing, either watching Netflix or playing Xbox or on my phone. I also forgot to tell you guys that I have nipple piercing. Before surgery, I had to get these acrylic placeholders because whenever you get surgery, you can't have any metal on your body whatsoever. They were pretty cheap. I think I got them for like $7. It was one bar and then you get the other one for free. So that worked pretty well, and I still have them in now because obviously I'm not gonna try to change them because I'm in pain right now. And each time I laugh, I kid you not, my chest like constricts and it hurts so bad. Every morning this week, I've been waking up at random hours in the morning because I'm laying flat and I'm starting to be in pain. And that's why I have this pillow right here to help me like, oh, even lifting this pillow is difficult, I'm telling you. That's why I have this pillow to help me like sit up straight, but it's just really uncomfortable to sleep sitting up. So let me go ahead and show you guys what my boobs look like. So here's what they look like after 1 week. They are sitting up just like this when I take the bra off. Now I do have to keep this bra on all day and all night, except for being in the shower, of course. And that is because if I don't wear this, my implants can fall out of place. So they can like drop to the side of my armpit. Hey guys, so it has been a little bit over 2 weeks now since the surgery. Today is day 16. It is the Monday after the 2nd week mark. So today I'm feeling really well. I'm not trying to lift anything heavy because I'm not even going to try to take that risk and bust my stitches open. And this is what my boobs are looking like. I do have a regular bra on right now. This is actually one of my mom's bras, and this one is a 36C. As you guys can see, this right boob is like not moving that much at all. It's still sitting up really high, like in my armpit. And I can't talk. And on this side, this swelling has gone down and it is starting to round itself out more. As you guys can see, this one is more of like an oval shape still. I do have numbness under my boobs. I didn't really notice that I had numb spots until I want to say day 10, because I haven't really been touching them. I have just been trying to leave them alone and let them do their own thing. The numb spots on my boob are like I'm like getting on my tippy toes, you guys, so I can show you guys. This shirt is weird. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, so the numb spot on this boob is like right here. It's about like 1.5 inches of space. And on the left side, this whole like underside is numb, along with a little section up here on top by my nipple. So that is absolutely normal. However, I don't like, having numb spots on my body because it just kind of makes me feel like uneasy, like something's wrong. But according to the post-op sheet that I got from my doctor, numbness is very normal. It can take anywhere from weeks to months for it to go away. Also, I mentioned before that there's fluid in my boobs and I could hear it like swishing around. And I thought that like all the fluid was gone. However, last night I was standing in the kitchen and I heard these like weird noises coming from my right boob. The fluid takes about 2 to 3 weeks for it to be completely out of your system. So once again, that's normal, just weird. So as of the, I want to say 8th or 9th day, my chest started to begin to feel normal. The tightness was going away and my breathing was pretty much returned to normal. However, this right boob was still really tight. Yeah, but it wasn't that bad. It was just mainly uncomfortable. So as of right now, my chest feels really normal. It doesn't feel like I have an elephant sitting on my chest anymore. I can breathe normally. I still get out of breath sometimes if I'm doing like a lot of walking around, but it's nothing to where it's like super serious, where I have to like have a seat. I just pretty much like stop what I'm doing, chill for a few seconds, and go on. And this is what my boobs look like. They're still sitting up pretty high. I really can't wait for them to drop. This is actually the first time that I've seen them in a bra since my surgery. The other bras that I've been wearing were these surgical bras that have the hook and eye clasp in the front. So this is actually really cool. See my boobs in a bra, you know, because like it's like becoming more real, you know what I'm saying? So, and the only reason I have this bra on is because I did have a interview today and I couldn't wear the bra that I would normally wear because it has like thick straps that cut on the front. And I honestly just threw this on because I had like 15 minutes before the interview began. So I just grabbed this and put it on. But right after this video, I am going to put that surgical bra back on because you are required to wear the bra for 6 to 8 weeks. Now, if you guys can recall, that white bra that they gave me to wear was extremely uncomfortable. I have marks on my skin, like on the side right here from the seam, on both sides, and like it's literally scabs right there. And I had scabs also like right here in the front on my sternum, and I had really deep like red lines like all across my chest and my back because of how tight the bra was. And it was just extremely uncomfortable and it was painful, and I just felt like, you know, it was too damn tight. And I also didn't want it to mess up my stitches because if it's digging into the rest of my body, I'm pretty sure it's digging into my stitches as well. So what I did was I went on Amazon and I looked for bras that were identical to the one that they gave me. So I got these two bras. Let me show you guys. I got this black bra right here, and I also got a gray one. So it came in a pack of 2. It was $14.97 on Amazon. So I'll put a link down in the description box for these as well. And these are literally the same exact type of bras. Like, it's just a cotton bra with an elastic band on the bottom and the front hook and eye clasp. So the only difference between this bra and the other bra is, one, it's a lot more comfortable, and I actually don't mind wearing this all day and all night. And it also has one extra hook at the top. This bra is in a size 34. Now my friend is supposed to go with me bra shopping in December, and I want to get measured and everything just to make sure I have the exact right fit. So my old bra size was a 32A, so I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be a 32C, but you know, we'll just have to make sure. I have to say, at this point, I am feeling really happy with my boobs, you know? Like, they are starting to look more like regular boobs instead of giant torpedoes just sitting on my chest. But it's really, really exciting to see boobs on my body. Like, it is crazy because before I had absolutely nothing. I was an A cup, okay? And I didn't even fill that up in like every bra that I had. To go from completely flat to having something like on my chest, like to have boobs, like to go up 2 whole cup sizes is crazy. Like right now, I have a whole like full handful of boob. I still feel tightness in my boobs in the morning, but that's pretty much it. Other than that, I'm feeling pretty much normal. Hey guys, so it has been 3 weeks now, and I'm pretty much feeling back to normal, like as far as my mobility, my breathing, my stamina, and things like that. I'm not really out of breath anymore. Pretty much like right a few days after I recorded that video, I started going back to work, and being that I had to go back to work, I did start driving. Driving wasn't bad at all. I do feel a little bit of tightness when I'm changing lanes because when I look over my shoulder, it's kind of like, you know, stretching, and I feel that stretch all the way down to my boobs. Many people work out. I don't work out. I do sometimes, it's like on and off, but I don't work out consistently, and I haven't worked out at all this whole time. So for those of you out there who exercise, you are going to have to work harder to, you know, get your muscles to loosen up more. And don't try to lift as heavy, because I know like when I worked out, I like to lift heavy weights so I can get my results faster. But I definitely wouldn't do that because you don't want to jeopardize having your stitches rip open, and then, you know, you're making your scar worse than it has to be. And I am waiting to go to the doctor on the 2nd so that I can get my tape removed, and then I can immediately start putting something on my scars because I really don't want a scar there. Even though when my boobs drop, it is going to drop over that. I just don't want to, I just don't want to have a scar on my body, especially in my line of work. No, I don't want any scars. As far as the fluid that was there, I don't hear nor feel any of that anymore, so I'm pretty sure it's all gone. I do still have numbness under my boobs, pretty much in the same places as I said last time. Sometimes I do get sharp pains on my incisions, and that's just because I was cut open and my nerves are trying to reconnect, and since they can't reconnect, that's what causes the pain. So that's normal. I also get sharp pains like going through my nipple sometimes. It's just like a little zap here and there, but it only lasts for like a second. My right boob is still sitting up higher than my left one, and now I'm kind of like concerned, like what's going on. So when I go to my follow-up appointment, I'm gonna ask about that because they should be dropping at the same time. My right one is still more swollen than my left one, so it looks like it's bigger. Well, it is bigger than my left as well. Hopefully it'll start going away once he gives me the okay to start massaging my boobs. Also, my skin is getting so dry on the side of my boobs that it is flaking off. It is flaking off so bad, like to where I take off my bras and it's just full of skin, and you could like shake it and the skin flakes are just like falling off, and it looks so gross. And obviously that's because my skin is stretching, so much, and also it's December, so it's cold outside. Hey guys, so it has been over a month now since I've gotten my breast augmentation surgery, and everything that I went through, the pain, the pressure, the cost, the immobility, it was completely worth it. So I did have a follow-up doctor's appointment on December 2nd, which was 5 days short of a whole month after my surgery. And he realized that my right boob wasn't dropping as well as my left one, and it looked like it was still swollen and everything. Even right now, you guys can see that it still looks bigger, and it still hasn't dropped as low as this one right here. So what he told me to do in order to correct it is push it in, and he told me to either do it myself or have someone else help me. So he told me to place the palm of my hand right here on the top and like really push it in. And he told me to do that 3 to 4 times a day for 5 to 10 minutes, which is an extremely long amount of time. However, I do want to make sure that my boobs match, because first of all, I don't want to walk around with lopsided boobs, and also I'm a model, so my body has to look perfect, or at least have the illusion of being perfect. And he also said that I can start massaging my boobs, and massaging your boobs is going to help prevent your body from capsulating around the implant, which is what your body does when it detects a foreign object in your body in an attempt to protect itself. And so it just makes a hard cast, like layer of scar tissue around it, and obviously that's not good. He did say that it's going to take a month for my boobs to drop because my skin is so tight and I haven't had kids, I've never breastfed, never been pregnant, things like that. So I said I wanted them the most natural way, which means they're going to sag a little bit. And yeah, obviously I'm not there yet, but that's okay because I kind of didn't believe him when he said it's going to take a month anyway. I'm expecting maybe 3 months, maybe 2, but mostly like 3 months until they actually sit in their normal resting place. Also, another thing that he told me I could do was take the tape off that was covering my incisions. That same night, I took the tape off and I was able to see my incisions for the first time. Now, keep in mind the incisions are like 1.5 inches long, so it's really, really small, but it was covered in dried up blood. So, final thoughts for the breast augmentation procedure. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. I mean, you guys have seen this entire video. I hope I've been very detailed and given you guys a very thorough insight as to how the whole healing process is and just how the whole process of getting a breast augmentation is overall. I really hope you guys found this video to be helpful. If there's anything that you felt I wasn't clear on, then just go ahead and comment down below and I'll reply to you and try to answer your questions to the best of my ability. But I really recommend the surgery to anybody who wants it because I paid $7,000 all up front, and there is financing available, but they don't finance through their company directly. They finance through a company called Care Credit. But with Care Credit, they have really high interest rates. I'm not sure what the exact number is, but I'm really glad that I was financially able to just pay the whole thing up front. This is something that's gonna last me forever. And they do say you should get them replaced like every 10 to 15 years, you know, but it just depends on your body and how everything looks. I mean, if you still look good and there's no problems with your health, like, you know, why pay extra money? But the doctor did tell me that if I wanted to get them bigger, I can come back in 5 years when my skin has stretched out enough and get a bigger size implant. However, I'm pretty happy with this size. A C is for me like the perfect size. I mean, I have a really small frame. I'm 5'10", I'm only like 118 pounds. You know, I wear a size 2, I'm really small. So these fit my body pretty well. The pain that I went through, was it worth it? Absolutely. The pain wasn't even that bad. Like I said before, it felt like somebody was just like sitting on my chest, like an elephant was sitting on my chest. I mean, a week's worth of pain for a lifetime of boobs sounds worth it to me. I'm extremely happy with my boobs, and if you guys want to see them in the future, once they start dropping and everything, then make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram. I'm gonna have that link down below. I actually posted on my Instagram that I got my boobs done because I've been keeping it a secret for the past month, you know, because I just wanted to kind of just pop off, and I was waiting for them to drop a little bit because you guys saw they were looking crazy and sitting up here. They were like square at one point, you know, it was looking like Hawaiian rolls. But yeah, so I just wanted to wait until they were looking more presentable. So I posted a comparison picture and I got so many comments, and I've been getting so many questions and in my DMs, and they're asking for a lot of specific details, and luckily I've been working on this video for the past month, so I actually have something to give them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that it was informative for you guys, and I hope it was detailed enough for you. But if there's anything that you guys feel like I didn't address or you guys are still confused on, just go ahead and either leave a comment down below, or you can DM me on my personal Instagram. I'll probably get back to you a lot faster on there. But don't hesitate to leave a comment. I will be checking them. And that is it. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, like it, and leave a comment.